reach all the way up towards the top end of your mat. And then gently draw your body up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then drawing up into your cat stretch. Let's pull up through your shoulders, up into your back. And then taking your head and your tailbone away and sitting back down onto your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting your chin. And then just again, drawing up into your cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and up into your back. Then taking your head and tailbone away, and sitting back down onto your heels. And let's again bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lift the chin, curling with your toes, sending the hips away, drawing your head down through your arms. Let's come forwards into a high, strong plank, and then bending your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting your chin up, curling with your toes. Nice long release along the back body. Draw forwards and hold to a strong plank. And then bending your knees and sit back upon your heels. And let's draw the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin up, curling with your toes. Hips go back and the head draws down. Come on forwards to a high plank, and then bending your knees and sitting back to your heels. And again, let's bring the body up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling your toes, and sending the hips back and the head down. Forwards into a high plank, and then bending your knees and sitting all the way back to your heels. Couple more times, bring the body to pull up and through, curling with your toes, and lengthening all the way back to a downward dog. Draw forwards and hold to a strong plank, bending your knees and releasing all the way back. One more time, bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes, staying in the downward dog. And then just treading it from one foot to the other. Okay, now just gently releasing through the hamstrings, through the calf muscles. And just noticing how the lower back is for you today. Noticing your energy that you have in your arms. And just giving your body practice that it deserves today. Let's come back onto your knees and let's place the right foot forwards. And let's just open up the front foot, placing both of your hands upon the inside of your foot. And just take a little ease down on the inside of your leg. Stretching away through your toes towards the floor, and then let's draw the toes all the way back. Again, let's lengthen away through your foot towards the floor, and then drawing all the way back. And one more time, giving a stretch down through the ankle, through the foot, drawing it on back. through with your back. Pop your knees underneath you. Bring back your shoulders and let's come into a little bit of chest opening work. So we raise one arm, lovely and high to the ceiling. As you breathe out, let's gently open it back. Follow the hand all the way back down to your leg. And then swapping over. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently opening it back, following the hand back. Again, deep breath in, raising the arm, breathing out, gracefully opening that arm back. And again, deep breath in, breathing out and opening the arm all the way back and down. Let's just have a couple more. Really expanding that stretch through the chest, through the neck. One more time, deep breath in, breathing out, opening it all the way back and down. And then if you can step forwards with your left leg, hands upon the inside of your foot, and just turning open your front foot. Take a little bend at the elbows, working into the inner thigh, working into that stretch around the very top of your left leg. And then bring the body back on up, straightening up with your foot, curl the toes and lift the back knee, turning to the left, raising your arm high. Then releasing your knee all the way back down. Coming up through the middle, let's raise your arms high. And take the left hand back behind your right. Chin lifts, shoulders drawing back. And then letting your arms all the way back on down. Moving back and coming into that calf and hamstring stretch. Just again, dropping back your shoulders, extending through your tailbone. And then giving a little stretch down through the toes, through the ankle, through to the foot. And let's draw all the way back and up. And again, let's stretch away through your toes towards the ground. And then drawing all the way back and up. One more time, lengthening it away. And then drawing it all the way back and up. Alright, just give yourself a little bit of a round up through your back. Pull your knees up, and let's just pop your round onto your back. So if you can draw in your heels, bring them into touching distance. Lay your body out to the floor, and if you can, turn your palms upwards towards the ceiling, just opening up the front line of your body. And to begin with here, let's lower the back down against the floor, take the imprint of your back, then release your back away from the ground. And again, let's take the lower back down towards the floor, find your imprint, and then release. And just again, as I say here, with this position, noticing how your back is moving, how your back is feeling today. Settling into neutral, and then let's bring the shoulders up, set them back and slide them down. And if we can do that a few times, pull them up, set them back and slide them down. When you come up to the last one, walk your shoulders away a little, lengthen the neck out from your shoulders, and again just open your body out to the ground. Now taking a long deep breath in through your nose, and as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy. And as you breathe in, let's let the rib cage widen, let the belly remain flat. And as you breathe out, start to draw up from the pelvic floor, draw the navel to the spine, and feel this connection coming up into that third layer of abdominal muscle in. So just again, take those deep breaths in through your nose, and as you breathe out of your mouth, pulling up into the core center, connecting and pulling up, feeling the waist, drawing in that little bit tighter. One more time, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, engaging with the core, pulling up through the central line of your body. And let's bring both of slide away the left leg as you raise your upper body. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, let's draw that leg in, lower the upper body back down. Breathing and nodding the chin. Breathing out, slide out the right leg. And if you do feel really good today, let's raise also the left foot. Breathing in, and then breathing out, place the foot down, draw the leg back on in. Breathing and nod the chin. Breathing out, slide away with the left leg, brace the core, lift also the right. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing and nod the chin. Breathing out, let's extend out through the right leg, lift up the left. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. One more time, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, let's extend out through your left leg, raise your right. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing all the way back on in. And just relax your arms down by your side. Lengthen both of your legs along the floor. Now coming into single leg raise to single leg circle. So placing your fingers around your hip bones. Breathing and raising one leg up. And let's breathe out. Circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Let's lower that leg all the way back on down. Changing legs. Breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out, let's circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, and breathing out, lowering your leg all the way back on down. And changing legs, breathing and raise the leg up. As you circle away, really connect with the core center as you draw round. Breathe in, and breathing out to lower your leg back down. Breathing and raising the leg up. Breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, breathing out as you lower. Good, keep going. So if you're finding you've got a little bit of hamstring tightness today, just bend the knee slightly as that leg goes around. Alright, breathing in, breathing out to lower the leg back down. So really thinking about what's going on with the ball and socket joint of your hip. So as you circle, it's not so important. The leg eventually may be a bit straighter, all right? But what's going on at the very top of your leg, that's the important key bit. And again, how are we using the core? So when you circle the leg away, how are we using the core to keep the pelvis still? And then breathing out as you lower the leg back down. One more time. Breathing in, leg raises. Breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, then breathing out, let's lower that leg all the way back on down. Alright, then grounding your feet there for me. Gently turn yourself over. Come over onto your hands and your knees for me. So coming into a little bit of glute work. You can today, if you want to, do this on your forearms. Okay, so you can come down onto your elbows if you prefer. So just lining up the knees to the hips, hands underneath your shoulders, gazing slightly ahead, just drop your shoulders back. As you graze the ground with one big toe, extend the leg up, and then draw the leg back in and change legs. As you take the leg away, breathing out to lift the leg, and breathing in and draw back in and change. Breathing out to extend the leg away, lift, and then breathing in to draw back in and change. Breathing out, pushing away through the leg. Breathing in as you draw back in and change. Breathing out, extend away, point the toes, squeeze the back side. Breathing in, draw back in and change. Breathing out to press the leg away. Breathing in. a high kneel again. Just going to give a little bit of relief to the shoulders. We're going to work into a little bit of a stretch here. Pushing your palms forwards and then circling one arm to come back. Look towards your hand and then bringing it back on over. Other arm, let's breathe out to circle it back. And breathing in as we draw it back and over. Breathing out, circle the arm back. Breathing in to bring it back and over. Breathing out, circle that arm back. Breathing in to bring it back and over. Two more here. Keep pulling back the fingertips if you can. Nice flat palm. Breathing in to come back. And again, breathing out, circling the arm back. Breathing and bringing it over. And then relaxing your arms. Okay. So coming down into plank. Today I'm going to go down onto forearms and I'm going to work a knee drop. Okay, alternating knee drop. It doesn't make it any harder or any easier. Okay, just again, adds a different focus. So sliding your forearms down to the floor, elbows beneath your shoulders and spread your fingers. Move your knees back and load your body forwards. If you're on your knees today, you don't want to come up, stay as you are. If you'd like to, lift up your knees and lock into your legs. As you draw one knee to the floor, breathe in. As you push away, breathe out. Drop the other knee in, breathe out, push out. Breathing in, out 3. In, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, in, out 10, in, out 11, in, out 12, in, out 13, in, out 14, in, out 50, in, out 60, in, out 70, in, out 80, in, out 90, in, out 20, and then come all the way down onto your belly. Alright, let's bring your arms down by your side there for me. Relax your feet in towards each other. And just give a couple of little rolls before we get going. So maybe give a big old circle on one shoulder, put it down, and then the other, put it down, getting the muscles a little looser, ready to work into the breaststroke. Okay, so when you're ready, you're going to drop the forehead onto the floor. As you breathe in through your nose, rolling back and open your shoulders and chest. As you breathe out of your mouth, engaging your core, lifting and hovering. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, lowering, letting your shoulders back against the ground. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out and pulling up through the core center as we lift. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out and pulling up into the core center as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower. Now you can today, if you wish, stay with that stage, that layer, or breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. And as you breathe out to lift and hover, staying up. And breathe in, let's reach your arms up and ahead of you. And then breathing out as you draw your arms back and down. Breathing in as we reach upwards. And then breathing out as you draw back and down. Breathing in as we reach it upwards. And breathing out to draw the arms back and down. And again, breathing in, stretching up. Breathing out, drawing down. Keeping your arms lovely and long. Trying to keep your gaze down towards the floor. Keep the neck in one line. Let's have your last one there. Breathing in. And then breathing out as you draw back. Okay. And just sliding one hand out along the floor here. Gently roll over onto the shoulder, tuck your knees in, and let's open out to the ceiling, raising your opposite arm. And then coming all the way back round, lengthen across and over to the other side. Gently tuck your knees in. Let's open the body up, looking up towards the ceiling. And then coming all the way back down to your belly. Alright, now today I'd like you to come over onto your side from there. So lengthen your body out and along the floor. Stack up your hips and pointing your toes. Drawing down your top shoulder, lifting your chin up a little. And give yourself a moment to find a lovely stacked up arrangement here through the hips. Then when you're ready, breathing out, let's raise the top leg up. And breathing in as you lower the leg down. As you raise the leg, draw the belly back, breathing out to extend. Breathing in to lower. And now if you find your balance is good, you don't need your hand support, pop it back behind your head. Alright, now trying to keep both of your legs lovely and straight here. Extending away and slowly bringing it back down. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as you lower back. And again, let's breathe out to press the leg away. Breathing in as you lower. Again, breathing out, press the leg high. Breathing in to lower. And again, breathing out to extend the leg away. Breathing in to lower. Two more there, please. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in to lower. One more. And relax. Now just bending your knees in and just taking a quad stretch here for yourself. Drawing your heel back, tilt the pelvis forwards a little, squeeze the back side, find a good stretch along the front thigh. Alright, now lengthen away. Now we're going to come out and along the side again. This time we're going to raise the top leg, and I'd like you to breathe out to lift the bottom, breathe in to lower. And again, if you don't need your hand support, bring it along by your side thigh this time. Breathing out to lift and lower. Draw the bottom leg up and lower. Breathing out to lift and lower. Then drop the top leg down. Now double leg lift. Breathing out to press. Breathing in to lower. Breathing out, push away. Breathing in. Now really draw the waist away from the floor here. Try not to rely on your back. If your back is feeling anything, it's doing something. Alright, so try and engage the core. Breathe out to lift. In to lower. One more. And then we're going to do that little set again. So bring the top leg up, breathing out to lift the bottom leg, breathing into lower. Breathing out, lift the bottom leg, into lower. And again, pulling up and lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. Breathing out, pull up, lower. The inner thigh muscles, lift and lower. Lower the top leg down. Engage the core first, breathe out and send the legs away, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, send the legs away, into lower. Really find the core, pulling in, pulling back. And again, breathing out, lift and lower. One more time. And relax. Alright, bend your knees in. Okay, now we're going to take a stretch with this leg. Take it up like we usually do, but then you're just going to draw from the back of the leg and just draw it in towards you a little. Enjoy. your shoulder, but pull your knees in forwards. Open back with your shoulders and your chest. And then as we come on up, breathing out. Let's reach up past your ear. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out. Let's lift into the side bend. Breathing into lower. Now you can keep with that, or come on up to your hand. Come on up into your feet. Open the knees and the chest. Then as we go up, breathing out. Reaching up past your ear. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out. Engaging with your core. Reach into that side bend. Into lower. And just drawing your body into that arc as you draw over. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out as you press up and over. In as you lower. Last one coming up. Breathing out to push, reach, stretch it out. And breathing in. Come round to seated. So remember which side of the body you've worked. We're going to work into rolling back in the middle. So if you're using anything behind your back, okay, or you need a band around your feet, any other equipment you want to use, please place it in position now. Sitting the body up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, let's gently tuck under, round the spine. Breathing in, and then breathing out to engage with your core, sitting up tall. Deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, let's curve the back. Breathing in, and breathing out. Let's draw all the way up, sitting up lovely and high. Okay, deep breath in. If your back feels good for it today, lower down into an imprint, shoulder blades touch back. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Imprint the spine, peel the body up, sitting the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in, breathing out. Let's lower, carefully back, breathing in, then breathing out. Engaging with your core, drawing that body all the way back on up. Again, deep breath in, breathing out, keeping your shoulders as soft and relaxed as you can. Breathing in, and breathing out. Engaging with your core, coming all the way back on up. Okay, last one, breathing in, breathing out. Slowly rolling that body back, breathing in, breathing out. Let's draw all the way back on up and lift up nice and tall. Alright. Bring your body round to the other side. And we'll start off all the way down and along the ground. Lay your head along your arm. Step your hips up slightly. And then breathing out, let's raise the top leg away. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out, press the leg away, into low. You don't find you need that hand, let's just pop it back behind the head. Engage the core a little bit stronger, back down. Of course, you're keeping the foot and the knee facing the front here. Breathing in as you lower. And again, let's breathe out, press the leg away. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out to press. Breathing into lower. Nice good stretch down through the leg, through the toes, into lower. And again, breathing out. Let's press the leg away, into lower. Two more coming up here. Breathing out, lift, and lower. One more time. Okay, and then just soften the knees a little. Take that top leg in. Coming into quad stretch, let's just give the hip a little rest. We're going to go back into that in just a moment. Alright, so release. Take your body long again. And this time, lifting the top leg a little. Breathing out to lift the bottom leg. Into lower. Breathing out to lift the bottom leg into lower. Again, if balance is okay, take the hand out along by your thigh and lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. Keeping the leg line lovely and straight and lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. One more. And then softly let both legs down. Then breathing out, lift both of your legs up. Breathing into lower. And when we do so, let's really pull up through the waist and we lower. So feel that core connection. Breathing out to lift. Breathing into lower. Breathing out to lift. Into lower. Breathing out, press the legs away. Into lower. Breathing out to extend. And into lower. One more time there. And then let's lift the top leg again. Breathing out, lift the bottom leg to it. Into lower. And again, breathing out, lift the leg. Into lower. Keeping the leg as straight as you can. And lower. Breathing out, lift. And lower. Again, breathing out, lift. And lower. Again, breathing out, lift. And lower. One more time. Lower both legs down and then go for the double leg lift. Breathing out, press away. Into lower. Breathing out, press away. Into lower. Two more there. Breathing out to lift. And lower. One more. And relax. Alright, let the knees in. Just a little bit of a stretch out. So taking the leg upwards, flexing the foot, just easing that leg in towards you a little. And then letting the leg down. Let's come on up into your side bend. Knees drawn in, shoulders open back. As we lift to the elbow, breathing out, let's reach up past your ear. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out, let's reach it over. Breathing in as you lower. Then if you're going up onto your hand, line the hand up through to the foot, knees and chest open. And as you go up, breathing out, we'll reach it over. Breathing into lower. This position is so, so good for that weight bearing through the shoulder, through the elbow, or your hand is going through the wrist as well. Breathing out, very good bone work, okay? Loading the body up. Breathing out. Breathing in as you lower. Again, locking into the core, side bending. And lower. Couple more coming up if you can. Keeping the gaze forwards. And lower. One more time. Breathing out to reach it over. Breathing in, come back up. Alright, pull round to seated. And let's just draw your right foot towards the inside of your left leg. Let's take the right arm across towards your left leg and just give yourself that lovely forward bend fold. Stretching, feel that stretch coming around into the right hand side of your lower back. Sitting the body up nice and tall. Take your head around. Maybe go to half prayer. Maybe bind, reaching your fingers underneath your knee. into a little bit of rotation. Let's start by just bringing your arms up in front of your body. And as you breathe out, let's turn the upper body into rotation. And then breathing in to draw back. Breathing out, just turning into the rotation. Breathing in to come back. So as you turn, try and just move from above your hips. Move the rib cage around. Breathing in. Use your abdominals, use your back strength to take you round. And you can always stick with that. My next stage, breathing in, returning the body. And then breathing out, taking a little bow over your leg. Breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn the upper body. Breathing out, little bow over the leg. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out to take a little bow over the leg. Breathing in as we come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, little bow over the leg. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out back to the middle. If you want to do a couple with your arm movers long, open out with your shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out to round your body over. Breathing in, lifting. Breathing out, engaging your core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out, rounding the body over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out, rounding the body over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging your core to the middle. One more time. Breathing in. Breathing out, let's lengthen over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, back down to the middle. And letting your arms down. Alright, now coming onto your back for the 100. Lower your body carefully down. And here, again, you can have your legs on the floor. You can have your feet on the ground, that would be fine. You can have your legs up. Alright, each time you pick something away from the ground, it's going to make it harder. You can leave your head down, that would be fine, or you can rise it up and support it, keeping a distance of a fist underneath your chin. You could from here extend the legs straight up, and if you don't need the neck support, you can pat the air by your side. So let's go into that deeper, longer breath. In for about 4, and then out for about 6. So as you breathe out, really pulling in, really connecting through the core center of your body. Keep going. Now we're going with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 76, 7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 4, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it on down there. And just drop your tiptoes to the floor and take your palms out to either side of you. And then just let your knees roll a little from one side to the other. Okay, now if you don't want to make it any harder than this, stay as you are. If you want to pick the feet up, taking the knees over, and then up to the other side. Just keeping your shoulder blades onto the floor as well as you can today. Okay, when you finish your last one, grounding your feet back again. Now to finish today, I'd like to work into the abdominals from lower to upwards. So here we've got the option of working your heel dig, working a little baby reverse curl, or working your rollover. Now for the last two positions, if you want to use a block or a book or a cushion underneath your lower back, that just might make the whole position a little bit easier to work with today. Alright, see how you feel. So first of all, we've got the feet coming up, flexing your feet, drawing your toes back. And as you breathe out, lowering one heel towards the floor now, and breathing in, coming up. And again, breathing out to dig the heel away from you, breathing in. Now if you lay your hands upon your belly, draw your tummy away from your fingers as you dig down. If you can, you've got a neutral back. So you've got a little hollow underneath your lower back. The heel may not get to the floor. That's okay. So there's one version. You should feel the abdominals working lower upwards. Second version, I'm going to bring your hands up off the ground. And then as you breathe out, lower your hips and your back down towards the floor. And maybe your hips come off the ground. And then breathing in. Breathing out, engaging your core as you imprint, lifting hips, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Breathing out to lift, into lower. Now my final version is the rollover, for which we have the legs up towards the ceiling, breathing in to prepare, and we breathe out to slowly send the legs over, breathing in to separate, and then breathing out, slowly lowering back, all the way back and down to the floor, legs coming together at the end. Breathing in, breathing out to slowly send the legs over, breathing in, separate, and then breathing out, slowly coming back, and bringing the legs together at the end. And trying to make that as smooth as possible, slowly going over, breathing in, separate, breathing out, slowly drawing back down, and legs together at the end. Last one. Placing your feet back down, come around to seated again for me, coming all the way back on up. And just place your feet to the floor. I'm just going to find the fingers underneath your knees. So going beneath, get a little clasp in your fingers, pull back, and now finding that stretch just below the neck. bring the arms up through the middle, forwards, and maybe coming down. And then drawing all the way back. Now clasping your fingers and drawing your arms high. Squeeze your head a little if you can. Take a little rotation, breathing out. Breathing in to come back. Go the other way, breathing out. Breathing in. Then just bending one elbow, taking it down to the side of your body. Then coming up and changing over. Coming down to the side of the body. Coming on up. Drawing down. Coming up. Down. And then coming up high again, another little rotation, turning through the ribs. Breathing in, come back. Breathing out, turning through the ribs. Breathing in back. And then drawing down, one elbow. Coming back up. Down the other elbow. Coming up. Two more. Just drawing it down. And up. One more. Alright. Take the hands all the way back behind you. Roll open the shoulders, neck release. So just drawing your head downwards. Find a stretch along the back of your neck. Tuck your chin to one side of your collarbone.